Hey guys, welcome to the disaster. Welcome back to the shop. So today, Cub Cadet would start for the first mow of the season, which was last weekend. And so I jump started it, got it running for my wife. She's the ones that likes to mow the yard, so I just maintain it. She goes out and mows it. But anyway, went to go start it, wouldn't start. Battery was deader than dead. So hooked the truck up to it, jump started it, got it running, and it ran fine. She was able to mow the entire yard. We've got about an acre, and so I know the charging system is working good. The battery's just not holding a charge anymore. So it's, I'm gonna guess it's 6, maybe 7 years old, the battery. So it's time to get a new one. So what I'll do is I'll show you how to make sure you get the correct battery for it, as well as how to remove it. So let's go through and I'll show you how to check the cold cranking apps to get one that's close to what you need. And then, you'll need to disconnect the battery, take it in, to a Lowe's, a Menards, a Home Depot, a like Farm and Fleet, a Tractor Supply, type place, and you can get a replacement battery for somewhere in the $35 to $50 range, depending on what size you need. So anyway, let me flip the camera around. I'll point it towards the battery here and we'll walk through the process. All right, guys, so the first thing I would recommend you check, for some reason, if it's not starting, not cranking, no power to anything, the headlights, whatever, is just make sure your fuse is not blown. Again, the battery is located under the seat, so just flip the seat up. You will need a 3/8 to hold this side, 7/16 to remove the nut, and then you can unbolt the negative side, and then I'll do the same thing over here on the positive side. Slip the cap off, 3/8, 7/16. I'll remove the positive battery cable, and then I'll show you guys how to remove this. This is really easy. So let me just go ahead and disconnect the negative, then I'm going to disconnect the positive, and then I'll show you guys how to remove that, and then we can just lift the battery out. All right, guys, so you can see we've got the battery cables disconnected. So you can see here, this was actually made in May of 2016. All right, there is the part number. Now the part number is not going to match up, but here's the key: 300 cold cranking amps. So we'll want to get one as close to 300 cold cranking amps as we can. There are some that are out there that are like 230, 250, 275, 400, that type of thing. So when we go to the local tractor supply place, I'm going to go to a place called Farm and Home that's nearby us, and I'll take this in because they will want to charge a core for this battery to get it. It might be like $10 for a core charge. And then, like I said, I'm going to find one that's as close to 300 cold cranking amps as I can get. So it's pretty easy to remove this. All you got to do is, and I'm trying to do this with one hand. There, just pops out. You can see it's just a hook. Just pops in there, and you can see it's just a hook on that end too. So it just hooks in, and then you can see you can just push it back in here with the hook. So it's pretty simple. Now that's out of the way, I'll lift the battery out. I got to do this with two hands, and then we'll go to the tractor supply place. All right, guys, here's the replacement battery. It is also a 300 cold cranking amp battery. I ended up getting it from Menards, which is like a Lowe's or a Home Depot for us. Actually for $37. When I went to check on the Farm and Hand, they wanted $59 for the exact same battery. So for $22, I got it from Menards. So what I'm going to do now is set it in place, put that battery strap back across it, and then make sure, we check positive, right, and negative. So the red cable goes to positive, the black negative cable goes to negative. So we'll bolt that up and make sure it starts. All right, guys, so you can see I've got the bar back in place. Connected the positive first, put the cover back on, and then I bolted up the negative side. So now we've got the cables all back in place. We'll go ahead and make sure this starts. And there we go, guys. You can see it's pretty easy to replace a battery in a Cub Cadet XT2, or pretty much any log tractor, I should say. This just happens to be the Cub Cadet XT2 that I'm doing. This one is I believe 2016. I'm sure it's not much different than it is a 2022 to a 2016. I'm sure they're all pretty similar. Anyway, I hope this simple video helps you out to change out a battery, what to look for, how to take it out, how to put it back in, and it's relatively easy, guys. So have a great day, have fun out in your shop. We'll talk to y'all on the next upload.